Yes, yes, yep. Hello, what up? It's the Triple B right here, boxing basement here for the fans like Ricky Hatton. Yeah, just sort of. By the way, if you listened to this early, I got a live later, so check it out. We're gonna talk about Big John Fury. Yeah, he's such a bellend, isn't he, that John Fury? So his latest thing, is to come out to the Sun and explain how it beat Mike Tyson. Honestly, yeah. So he's talking. He wants to get a fight with Mike Tyson. This is Big John Fury, the killer, on the hard road. Yeah, and he's trying to secure a fight with with Mike Tyson. Now Mike Tyson has had an exhibition, didn't he, a few years ago against Roy Jones. It was awful. It looked like two actors, pretending to be Mike Tyson, and Roy Jones. It was just cringe. I mean, it was so bad, man. And Mike Tyson said he took mushrooms. He was on mushrooms. No wonder he couldn't fight well. At the moment, he's training Francis Ngannou, allegedly. It's just a press thing, but it gets eyes, it gets news, and it's fair enough. What you can do with Ngannou, his style would be different from Ngannou's anyway. So he tried to teach him his own style, weave and bob. No one does that style anymore. You got to be smaller anyway. You can't. I mean, Ngubu's, I don't know, what is he? He's a few inches smaller than Tyson, but he's not a fight. Mike Tyson, that is. Mike Tyson himself, is about 5'10", there's just no heavyweights built with that to have that kind of style. Joe Frazier was a similar height. But anyway, back to Big John Fury on the hard road. So this Muppet, I know he wants to get his name in the papers, right? But he says, I'd like to arrange a fight on the undercard against Iron Mike. I mean, it's only a month away anyway. It's not going to happen. I'm definitely not teasing. I want to fight him. Big John Fury, win, lose or draw, I'll fight Mike Tyson. Don't worry about that. I know the Saudis can make it happen. Yeah, but do they want to make it happen? Two old men that might have a heart attack. Yeah. I'm sick of this deluded fool sticking his nose. He'd be a nobody without his son Tyson Fury. And sometimes I think he's just joshing. He's on the wind up, man, taking the mickey. You can't honestly believe that Mike Tyson want to fight him. You remember Mike Tyson, overrated he may be, but he was still very violent, vicious, and heavyweight champion of the world. John Fury was an actual bum, a total bum. Yeah, and then I think maybe he's on the wind up, like because Tyson Fury is a wind up merchant, isn't he? But then I remember how moronical John Fury is, how delusional he is. Not to mention, in reality, he's also a coward, which is why I don't think he'd fight Mike Tyson. I think he just wants his name in the papers, but maybe he's delusional. He believes you would actually beat him. Yeah, I will beat any man my age. He didn't even have the guts to fight Mickey Theo, who'd never had a fight, man. Yeah, he's sparred, and he's strong. He's an old guy, and I think for whatever, that Mickey Theo would have won, because John looked awful when I seen him hitting the pads a couple of years ago. No snap, no power, and he was awful in his prime anyway. Theo would probably be fitter, more up for it. He definitely bottled it, John Fury. So you can say. That's all you can say. And then he starts babbling on like this. I don't know where he gets this from. This madman. I had 8 wins. I beat the Italian heavyweight champion. He was 6'7", 18 stone. I beat him. The man who beat Tyson. What the hell is he on about? He then goes on. Kevin McBride stopped Tyson. Michael Murray stopped McBride, and I stopped Murray. So I'm in with a chance. This guy's absolutely nuts, man. Apart from like that kind of link up never works. Oh yeah. Oh, McBride beat. Does that mean everyone that beat McBride can now claim to be able to beat Mike Tyson? Of course not. That kind of thing never works. And apart from anything else, right? Yeah. Michael Murray. Michael Murray was his only stoppage, John Fury's only stoppage in the pros. And why did Michael Murray get stopped? Because he retired with an injured shoulder in a fight he was winning. You know? And this nutter Fury says, "Oh yeah, I beat Murray, who beat Kevin McBride, who beat Tyson, so I've got a chance." Yeah, that's a great logic, you moron. I don't think you have much brain to start off with John Fury, but you know, it reminds me of that kind of, what's that song, that Bata Boy, Will Smith. You know, I think I can beat Mike Tyson. And you know, I don't know what made me think I could beat Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson would eat up John Fury, and no one cares. No one wants to see that. Big John Fury ain't really got a name anyway. In the UK, sure, a bit. You know, they just think he's a clown in America and other places. You know. Let's look at his record. You know, his record. As I said, he didn't score a single stoppage as a heavyweight. You know, as a heavyweight, how rare is that? How many fights did he have? He had 13 fights, I think. So he didn't have many fights, but still, you expect to stop someone, even by chance. Well, he did stop someone by chance. Michael Murray hurt his arm. I mean, it's just this guy, John Fury. And you know, you can see that Tommy Fury, the son. Yeah, his record was 8 wins, 1 stoppage by way of shoulder injury. 4 losses, 2 by way of a knockout and 1 draw. You got cared about Akinwande. That's not that bad. Akinwande was a world class fighter. I give him that. You know, he got flattened by, what was the other guy that flattened him? Steve Garber, who's a journeyman, but he could punch, but still he got flattened. You know, he's trying to pretend he's the, you know, he's the toughest guy in the world in my age. I mean, how does he know anyway? You know, it's just hot air, isn't it? And when he claims about the 6'8" Italian champion, he did beat Cesare Di Benedetto, who's allegedly 6'7", 6'8", whatever. He was an Italian champion, but you know, he's no great shakes. You know, I'm actually super surprised that John Fury beat him. It was the end of Benedetto's career, by the way. But I don't know, it isn't a bad win, to be honest. But you know, that's his only half decent win. He's basically a bum. He got flattened by a journeyman. Flattened again. Akinwande, it's not a problem, but you know, Adam Fogarty beat him on his second fight. Adam Fogarty's a rugby player. He wasn't bad, but he's a rugby player. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know where the guy gets these ideas. I mean, talking of Adam Fogarty, right? So he used to be a rugby league player. Yeah, he's a decent player. He was a good-looking guy when he was young, no homo. But he also became an actor later. He only lost 1 fight actually, but he wasn't, you know, he wasn't any great shakes. But you know, he wasn't bad. You know, he wasn't bad, and he he became Gorgeous George. You know, in Snatch. You know, and he's done some other stuff as well. You know, he gets knocked out by Brad Pitt. You know, he goes, "This has got to stop. Next time you are not be getting up." And then he gets dinged by a one-punch Mickey. You know, that's not a bad film when it comes to all of Guy Ritchie's films. Apart from that, are rubbish, especially Lock, Stock. But yeah, Adam Fogarty beat John Fury. It was John Fury's first fight. Adam Fogarty's second fight. So that's interesting. But anyway, look, the reality is no one's interested in John Fury, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson most definitely is not interested. You know, he couldn't be bothered to get fit again. Not he needs to get fit to be a bum like John Fury. And you know, I don't like John Fury. I'm going to do a further video, yeah, on his background, because there's a lot of bad stuff. He's a bully. He's a coward. Yeah, claiming he's had 100 bare knuckle fights, 100 by KO. You know, he had 1 bare knuckle fight, which was a draw, I think, handshake, and he pulled that poor guy's eye out when the guy that he attacked, and the other guy was getting the better of him, and so he pulled his eye out. It's just, that's not a nice person. He started crying about it as well. He actually cried in court. "Oh, and I can't see me son. He's got, you know." Yeah, John Fury, man. I can't stand the man. Anyway, peace in the Middle East. Enough talking about that degenerate.